Hi, it's Mike. How are you doing? Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you again. The title for today's commentary is Health Insurance Plans Have Rules. This is just a summarization of all the things we've gone over in all of our lessons. And what we want to do is once again reiterate how important and in fact essential it is to stay within network with our provider services and to make sure that we are always focused on getting a network provider as many times as we possibly can choose one. That includes radiology and laboratories and other ancillary services as well. It's always important to focus on doing what is correct, doing what is right, making sure that we understand what we need to do in this given situation. It's absolutely essential to go out and find a provider that is within your network. It is important, in fact essential, to make sure that your healthcare plan, for each, if it's HMO or a PPO or an EPO, it doesn't really matter. It's important and in fact essential to stay within network with all medical services wherever possible. You won't be able to do it every single time, 100% of the time, but it is important to do it as often as possible. We've gone over this topic many times in class, and my words haven't changed. It's important to always know who your network provider is, who your PCP is. If you go to a specialist, to make sure that you understand who your specialist is, what other providers that he or she deals with as well, and to see to it that they are in network as well. I cannot go over this enough times. I cannot say it enough times. Every day I read on the internet there are more stories where people are having financial problems due to the fact that they were balanced billed for going out of network. And it's a disturbing thing to me, to be sure, but what is also unfortunate is that many of these people went out of network didn't know it. I find that somewhat hard to believe. As a matter of fact, I find it incredibly difficult to believe. And because many of these situations did occur in non-emergency healthcare situations. So, I can understand it if it happened during an emergency. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times in an emergency in an ER, you'll see many providers. And some of those providers won't be in network. Okay, I can understand that. But many of these situations occurred because people were in non-emergency situations, but yet still went out of network. It's hard to believe, it's incredible to believe, but it's still happening. Hopefully to you, my students, that's not happening to you, but many, many people are losing large amounts of money, time, resources, and many other things because they have gone out of network. So I'm just making this little video to say it again. Make sure that you stay in network as much as possible. If there's a problem, like we discussed earlier, if there's a problem with a network provider, or if you don't know if someone's a network provider, contact your PCP, contact your health insurer. Make sure that you're doing the right things. And the more you do the right things, the better off you're going to be. It's just that simple. If you like what you've heard so far, subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you for your time, and take care.